Wasabi, and welcome to Algae Gardens. So really quick, this one is hopefully not a long video, but we got ants and they are a pain in the you know what, and we're trying to be as non-toxic as possible, as organic as possible, and I'm not talking about the little black ants. I have red ants that bite and they like to take over everything, so we need to get a handle on it. So what I'm going to do is just a quick combination of some borax and sugar, and I'm going to make it in, actually I think I'm going to make it in this, and you'll see why in a second, because I want to make sure that it melts, or becomes syrupy. So let's get to it. It's going to be kind of like 2-to-1 ratio, so 2 parts sugar, 1 part borax. So that's why I'm using the measuring cup, and also because it's glass. Originally I was going to use this, but I'm warming up the water to kind of get it to the sugars to dissolve faster. And just bear with me, I got a little borax ball in here. So I'm going to get that in there. And I'm making a larger batch. Making a larger batch. I'm going to start off with 4, but I'm going to make a couple of extras to put just strategically throughout the garden. But there's one spot in particular that I know that I want to get cracking on, so we're going to get that to get. And of course I have backup borax, so let me switch. So we got about 1/2 cup. We are setting up ant traps. And it's not really difficult, just taking off the paper and what have you. Just some water bottles. And does the paper prevent anything? No, not really. It's just going to come off outside, so who wants that? Be responsible. So I've got 4, and again I'm going to make a couple more. I've got some more empty bottles. But it's about to rain here soon for the next day. So I'm not going to make as many, but I'm just going to get the ball rolling. In the areas that I have or can see the activity where they're walking and doing their little picnic basket march, I am going to be placing out some diatomaceous earth, but I know it's getting ready to rain, so I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to wait till the rain lifts, if that makes sense, because it's going to wash away, which defeats the purpose. But this, they're going to eat. It's not going to kill them right away, but it's going to go back to, their nesting, and it's going to be spread amongst them. So this should help with the population really quick. So we'll be right back. I'm going to show you outside. Hey, so I wanted to show you the activity of what I mean by the red ants are trying to take over. This is right now my garlic bed, but if you can see, there are ants. Particularly, they are chilling and making themselves at home in this mulch, and they are all over the place. So we got a couple options, and one is I could use diatomaceous earth, but it's about to rain soon. So I'm going to start with these traps and see if that helps regulate this a little bit. I don't necessarily need them all gone, but for the most part, they got to go somewhere else. That, and I'm also going to lay a little bit of borax down. It's supposed to rain later again tonight and all most of tomorrow. Then a couple days of reprieve, so I'll double check everything in a couple days. But I brought some extra borax out with me that I'm going to just sprinkle along in certain areas in here and see what we can see. All right? They are scattering. This is the most humane way I know. If this is where they are trying to build their home and their nest, they will try to come and defend it. But the only problem is that a lot of them are going to be going through this. So we are going to try to evict them the best way I know how. This worked for me last year. Pretty much I didn't see them the rest of the year in the garden area. I don't mind them in the front yard because I'm not sitting up there. I'm not gardening up there. They can pretty much have carte blanche up there. It's that they're back here, helping their buddies, the aphids, out to tear down my my good food, especially my brassicas. So we're just going to give them this. And then again, I'll check after all the rain is gone. I'll probably sprinkle some more throughout the garden in different areas. Not so much the garden beds right now. I'll bring out some more traps probably Thursday, I think. Right now we have 4. I have that one over there because I saw them have a lot of activity over there near the new garden bed. In case you were wondering, we've got a lot of the seeds are sprouted. The beets are coming up. I put one in this bed and then one over here. And if you can notice, some ants are already on their way over there, because it's sugar. It's sugar. And they are attracted to sugar, and wherever they're trying to build their new nests, their new home, they got to get up out of there. So, yeah. Hopefully that'll get as many as we can. And again, on the ground itself, I will sprinkle some borax throughout. After this comes up, that's a nice, onion from last year. This escapes. Out of here, out of here. But yeah, I'm going to sprinkle some more borax throughout, and hopefully that'll kind of curb our our issue with the ants all up in the garden. So if you can tell, I'm just kind of tossing it all around the edges of these garden beds, which is, you know, one of the primary ways that these ants are going to get up in here. Just trying to minimize this a little bit. And again, I'm not trying to 100% get rid of everything, because sometimes they're, you know, sometimes they help a sister out. But I don't need you taking over. Don't need you taking over.